I miss you.
I miss you.
I miss you. I miss you. I miss you.
I missed you too.
I miss you so much. Hey baby, ¿qué pasó? Thought I was your only partner. Hey baby, ¿qué pasó? Won't you give me un beso?
Smiley.
Get off, Freddie! Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? Thought I was your only vato. Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? Come on, baby, turn around. Let me show you how I feel. Don't you know that I love you? And my corazón is real. Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? Thought I was your only vato. Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? Won't you give me un beso? Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó?
Go, Daddy.
Thought I was your only vato.
Órale.
Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? Please don't leave me de ese modo. ¡Arriba! That's where the shit no country.
Oh my God, I love my daddy so much.
Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? Thought I was your only vato. Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? Won't you give me unos besos?
Family. All together to celebrate my daddy's life.
Pray for us, Holy Mother of God, that we may be made worthy of the promises of Christ.
Hello. I'm here with my niece, and we're going to ask her some questions about Grandpa and what her greatest memory, what she loved about him most. Share with us.
I mean, there's so many. My
Right?
grandpa. I remember one time somebody wanted to beat me up. My grandpa says, he might be a young crazy mother effer, but I'm an old crazy mother effer, and he ain't gonna touch you. I miss my grandpa.
Yeah, he's best.
Yeah.
Because we haven't seen each other in many, many years since we're basically like kids. And so I just wanted to ask you guys a memory that you have of my daddy, Eddie.
One of my memories.
My cousin
is-
Gerard.
Yeah, Gerard.
And Martin.
Hello. on Wire Drive. Go Garay. When we lived on Wire Drive, when they used to play the guitar and have their parties, and we all be swimming and having fun. And
Yes.
running wild. That's my biggest memory of Uncle Eddie right there.
Yeah,
for
those
sure.
were the best parties. How about you, Martin? What do you got?
I got the same. Basically, but yeah. I remember visiting cousins and everything, and just visiting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also had brain surgery, so I don't remember too much the past year. I'm serious.
Oh,
I'm not-
no,
I'm not-
that's okay.
Yeah, but yeah. I remember he was a beautiful man, and he loved that guitar.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
he used to get down. I do remember the uncles getting over together and the aunts, and you guys would go visit.
Yeah.
And everybody was getting high and drinking when we were little.
That was great, huh?
But they all took care of the responsibility.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad, he was a good,
There's
hardworking
some
man.
beautiful
for sure.
people.
Yes.
He'll be dearly missed.
Those are my
will.
cousins. Right on.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. With my extended family, who I call my daddy's best friend, basically my uncle. He's also the grandfather of my daughter, Kayla. And I would love for you guys to share a story that's most memorable of our beloved daddy, Eddie Garay.
And you want me to go first?
Yes, you go first, best
I
friend.
go, how much time do we have?
All the time you want.
Well,
Yep.
listen. I would venture to say, back in the day, I grew up with my buddy Ed. I call him not only my buddy but my bro because we've been together. It seems like forever. We spent the first 3 years in the 3rd grade together, and it was a chore in itself. Because what? All right, I'm joking. It was 2 years. But anyway, down through the years, in growing up, going to grammar school, we had a baseball team that himself and my family members had such a good team together. We bragged about it. His brother Nito, who has passed, we miss dearly. His older brother Martin, which we miss dearly, has passed also. We're part of the baseball game that we had, and we played a lot of the schools, grammar schools in Woodland, Yolo County. And we were so successful. We were so successful that and I don't know whatever happened to it, we got an award, if you will. And to us at that time was so gratifying in that. Yes. And then I ran into my buddy Ed when I came back from Los Angeles in 1964. And he showed me a guitar that somebody had gave him. And he said, listen, he says, I'm learning to play the guitar. And I have friends that are teaching me. And he said, I would really like to maybe get together and play the guitar also because I know you play the guitar, he told me. A year later, I ran into Ed again, and he was playing with a band called the Majesties. And he used to call me to come and join in, if you will. And they lived out on the River Ranch back in the day, and that's where they would practice. So I would go out there and listen to him and his group, the Majesties, play. And it was so wonderful because I learned a lot from them. And then they started playing at the California Club in Roderick, California at that time, as the Majesties. We had gone fishing together in this mighty Sacramento, fishing for striped bass. We went deer hunting up at Golden Mountain back in the day. We got our campers together, our pickups, our campers. And I mean, every other weekend we would be together, camping, fishing, hunting, all the above. And not until later on, during that time, we got together in playing guitars. And he said, it's good that both of us are playing the guitar. He said, but we need something more solid. And I said, what do you mean by solid? Well, he said, instead of 2 guitars playing, we need a guitar and a bass player. I said, well, what's a bass? And he happened to have one. So he brought the bass out. I said, well, I don't know how to play the bass. I said, I'll play the guitar, you play the bass. he said, you know, he said, that's a good idea. He says, but he says, I can't sing and play bass, but I can sing and play guitar. So obviously I became a bass player for the group, for me and him.
Yes.
There was not a group at that time, for me and him, and we would get together and play just whenever at the rickshaw house,
Yes.
right? And there was a guy there that played drums. So Ed said, Bob, why don't you play drums for us? He was playing drums on the bar, like this, right? And that's what Ed said, hey, you play drums? He said, well, no, I used to, but blah, blah, blah. So he said, well, I don't have a set of drums. It was a long time ago. He says, yeah, but you're pretty good in what I see. And Bob said, yeah, but I don't have a set of drums. So you know what Ed done? He bought Bob a set of drums. And that was the beginning. That was the beginning of the Ed, Rudy, and Bob show.
Yeah, that's a great show.
And that it was. And that it was. And we played quite a few years together at the Backdoor Lounge doing the Jazz Festival, which was so gratifying and so exciting. And I was telling people earlier during the Jazz Festival, we played at the Jazz Festival 19 years. So we changed our name from the Ed, Rudy, and Bob show to give it a dynamic name that would stand out, that people would say, huh? The Majesty.
Really, let me say
Right?
goodbye. I'm in the shade, so it's this is my nephew Jose and his wife Pauline, and we are here to talk about Grandpa. Please share a story which most memorable with you of your grandpa.
I think growing up, my fondest memories of Grandpa was just him always pulling out the guitar, playing for the kids, and he would do this little thing with this, I think he had like a, I don't know what it's called, but he had a fake tooth, and he'd always spit it out, blow it in, and just always just play the guitar for the kids, and just his laugh, his hairdo, you know, he had like a James Brown little thing that flopped under, and then camping. You know, went camping one time. Grandpa told us not to start a fire. You know, it's pitch black, so we decided to start a fire. And it was like the world's biggest fire. We're gonna blame David. David started. He was in charge. We got in trouble, but it was memories. You know, best memories. Grandpa taught us how to be a man in the outdoors. So,
Absolutely.
love you, Grandpa. Miss
How about
you.
you? What do you have?
The first time I met him was with you on New Year's Eve.
Oh,
That
we were
was
singing.
what? Not, no, I wasn't singing. That's horrible.
They were singing.
You were
No, we
singing.
were singing.
Yeah, you
Yes,
guys
I
were
sang.
singing. So that was the first time that I actually met him too.
Silk shirts.
In his red silk shirt.
Right on.
Yeah, so that was actually really fun.
That's a great memory.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm here with my sister and Jose, and we're going to talk a little bit about Dad. And I'm really excited to share because he's very, very special man to me and my sister. We call him our daddy.
Very special to me too.
That's right. And I would love for you guys to please share, especially, we'll start with you, Jose. Please share a memory or something that means the most to you about Dad. It's okay.
When I first met Debbie, she moved. She used to live in Broderick, and she moved over there with your father. So she was staying with her mother, Irene. She was staying there. She had moved with her father, and they stood out there in Florence Center. And I was so in love with her. You know, she was my girl. I went over there, you know, go see her, you know, saying, you know, what are you doing over there? Come home and all this stuff. And anyways, it was getting late. It was time. Eddie said it's time for you to go, Jose. You know, it's time for you to go. And I said, okay, Ed, I'm gonna go. So all I did is walk to the front yard, sat down, down and said, "No, I'm not leaving." It was
Which one's the water? It don't work.
It was it was freezing cold. It was freezing cold. I wouldn't leave. I was determined to make sure she come home with me. And so I woke up that morning, frost all over my face, my nose, my mustache. I was all full of frost. And Eddie comes in. He's going to work. Kicks me in my butt. I said, "What's wrong with you, boy? You die out here with this coldness. Get your ass inside the house and behave." And that's the first time I got in the house and never left from there.
That's a lie. Wait, mom, please, just hold on a second.
Mistake he did.
I was worse than a cockroach.
Yeah.
But he's been a good father-in-law to me ever since.
You want me to come back to you since after you're done eating? Thank you, Zane.
Hi, Victoria.
Mom. So today was a big day for the funeral, and I'm gathering information, and I would love for you to share with the best memory that you have of Dad.
Oh, wow.
I know there's a lot, but
There's
what's
a
your
lot
favorite?
of it.
Just share a favorite.
Gosh, that's hard to
I
say.
know, right?
I guess it's going camping, hunting with him. When he gets his deer, he gets so excited, or his elk. I mean, he shakes and his eyes glow over,
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that. That's my best part.
Good memories. There's too many, huh? There's too many.
A lot of
It's hard to pick them
baby.
out.
Yeah. I love fishing trips and our camping trips and our
The crazy
travel.
bunny with red eyes.
Yeah. yeah. That was funny. Also, just traveling and stuff. We did stuff together all the time, so.
Is there anything you'd like to say to Dad?
I love you, honey. I miss you very, very much. I wish you were here. But you're in a better place. Unfortunately. It's true.
Thanks, Mom. I'm here with Angel, my nephew, and my daughter, Devin, and we're here to talk about the wonderful life of our beloved Eddie, my daddy, their grandfather. So, Angel, please share one of the most memorable memories that you have of your grandpa.
One of them?
Just one. Your favorite.
My favorite. It's probably when we when he had me shoot the buffalo rifle when we were hunting. that day, yeah. He could say that I must have drank him under the table. Because all I do is drink, but that specific time, all of his friends were out there, and I think it was my third year when I went hunting with him, and yeah, that buffalo rifle, it was awesome. Like, go ahead, grandson. You think you can do it? Oh, I know I can do it, Grandpa. So I get it, and I'll hold it, and boom! It was nice. So I'm like, hell yeah, I want to do it again.
You missed it, didn't you?
No, the second time.
Did you miss it?
What's that?
Did you miss?
No, I got what I was hitting. Besides, it was only 10 feet away, but because we're blowing holes in this little tin freaking barrel. So I go again, and I must have. I didn't have it all the way to stock to my shoulder, and
Kickback.
yeah. And once I pull the trigger, boom! Oh man, I had a bruise for like.
I bet.
Oh man.
What do you have to say to Grandpa?
Oh man. I don't say sorry. I don't say sorry, but I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for, Because
For the
he
choices I
loved
made.
you.
For the choices I made, I love the outdoors. I was the last one. I was the last one out of all his 19 grandchildren that actually stood with him to go hunting, camping, all the shit.
Thank you for sharing that with us. That's awesome.
he let me have Carla's 257 Roberts. I cherished that damn good. I actually knew, like, and it was perfect for me. And for the choices that I've made when I was growing up, it cost me that bond that we used to have, I guess. And I know he was getting old, and he needed me. He needed me to go with him.
Thank you for sharing with us. All right, Devin.
I'm next.
Yes. Please share.
All I can say is I wish I had more. It's hard because I was so young when I left. I don't really remember much, but I just remember a lot of the family getting together when he would do rehearsal gigs. Everyone just gather at their old place and just hang out and party it up, and sing along, and good times.
What do you have to say to Grandpa?
I wish I had more time with you. I love you.
I got the girls here. I know you got something good to share.
I think the water's in that last.
I think.
You like that? You like
It's hard. Yeah, it's really hard. Yeah. I remember all the times on the wire drive. The summers and going swimming, having so much fun. Grandpa Rudy showed me videos, and he has, of us, 4th of July, all the time, even, the girls are the twins, and you guys were there, and Kayla, and it was just so much fun.
I don't know, Legos are kind of sharp.
The boys jumping off the roof.
Yeah, you caught the fish.
Yeah, the boys jumping on, and then them joking, and I caught my first fish, but I didn't. It was a fake fish. It was a real fish, but I didn't really catch it.
Uncle Jose put the fish on the hook, and she thought she caught it.
I thought I caught it. I was in the bathroom. I thought I caught the fish, but it wasn't.
It was on your pole.
Hey, and then what did Grandma
My
Carla
Barbie
do?
pole.
What did Grandma Carla do?
She cooked it. Carla cooked it, and I didn't want her. I wanted.
She thought she was gonna take it home.
I wanted to take it home. I wanted to take it home.
In a tank.
I was gonna keep it forever, and she cooked it, and I was so devastated. It hurt my heart so much. I cried for days. Well, a day.
She still cries about it.
Yeah, it's still, I
It was
still
good
talk
though.
about it.
It was good.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I know.
It was, and then these last times, seeing Grandpa, seeing him, we're trying to work through how he was. It was hard to see,
When we left,
but
never had a license at 23, 25.
Does he have a license now?
What would you like to say to Grandpa?
I hope so.
For the next 10 minutes, he does.
You don't really need a license.
like Devin said, I wish I had more time. I wish I.
So what happened?
I mean, he lives 45 minutes. He lived 45 minutes away from me. I could have been there. It's just.
So I got pulled over, right? I lost my job.
Thank you for sharing, honey.
It's
I
hard
lost my job.
because
I lost.
you wish,
I broke my ankle, and I went to jail.
but
Right. So
I couldn't do that for Grandpa. But I'll be there for Carla. Carla needs. I don't live far away,
They
and
disabled the elevator, is that what I heard?
be there for Carla.
Well, something happened, right? Something
And
happened to the elevator.
Grandpa.
So it was stuck between floors, so we fucking went to the top of the elevator, climbed up, and came out, right?
You are a very nice man. And yes, I still love Vanessa.
That's what he said.
Because that's what he asked me when I went back over to see him the last time.
Yeah,
He was
we went
like,
to
are
go-
you guys still in love? And I was like, yeah, for now. But yeah.
Every day.
We love you.
Every day.
My sister.
Yes, ma'am.
I would love for you to share a story that means the most to you about Dad and what you'd like to say to him.
There's so many. Oh my goodness. When he'd be playing his guitar and say, JJ, it's morning, good morning. Waking up Pee-wee, because I only had Pee-wee. Huh? I know. I do that to Layla now. But I think there's a couple of good ones. But when he got his Jeep and he let me drive his Jeep, he wouldn't let nobody else drive it. He let me drive it. It was a 2-gear shift. I had to put a pillow. He put a pillow in the back for me. He put a block on the step for me so I could press it, so I could drive it around. And he wouldn't let Mark. He wouldn't let nobody drive it, only me. And then when he let me use his Ford truck, he let me borrow the Ford truck, and he was like, I had to drive Mark and Debbie and everybody. Yeah, I had to drive them around because he didn't trust anybody else, just me. And then I remember when him and Rosemary split up, he was devastated. It was so hard to see him go through that. But I was able to feed him. All those times I'd make dinner and make sure he ate, and I remember him picking him up at the bar, and he'd be drunk. I love you, JJ. Thank you for taking care of him. Nobody wanted to answer the phone when he would call at 2 o'clock in the morning because they knew he needed a ride home. Nobody, because he didn't stop. He would go on and on. On and on. But I think that what really sticks with me is the time when I think I was going to meet Dad.
My thing was cool.
Girl,
No, it's not happening.
My nephew, he's being shy and he wants to share a story about his grandpa.
I love that man. Love him. It's death.
What's the biggest memory you have of him, your favorite? And you can keep it short, just a memory.
The's a lot of them.
Well, just share your favorite, because we don't have a whole lot of time.
I don't know. It's probably ended right now.
Look at him running away.
Tell him how you're not a ducking from me no more. You're a man now.
Okay, what do you have to say to Grandpa then? How's that?
I love you, Grandpa.
There we go. Thank you.
Here I am with my other nephew. And I'm here to make some time for Grandpa, and I would love for you to share one of your best memories with him and what you would like to say to him.
Oh no. Just thinking about memories.
My best memory?
Yeah, your favorite. Let's say your favorite.
It's all the same, man. It's just being with him.
Wait, what?
Camping, hunting.
Oh, when you don't drink, you don't.
Shit.
Take time off.
That guy. Just being around him.
How I know? Because I'm not alcoholic.
No, you're recovering.
Yes, I'm a recovering alcoholic.
Would you like to say that?
Yeah, it ain't JJ, it's Jenny. It's her fault, Pete. It's her fault.
See you soon.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, man. Thanks for sharing.
Coward.
Hi. I'm Maya.
This is my baby niece from from her daddy Manuel. Please share a story about Grandpa.
This is hard. When Grandpa first taught me how to play guitar, he showed me the basic strings. I remember like it was yesterday. It was like when we first found out he was sick.
My eyes are sweating.
He wanted to show me his memory, like his legacy. Legacy? Yeah. Legacy. And he showed me the basic strings. He's like, out of this one string, the G string, I remember, the G string, he's like, you can make any song. And everybody knows my grandpa can sing the best songs in the world.
When I saw it when it came out, I was like, Grandpa!
Both of them.
And then I remember Grandpa, every time he hugged, it was the best hug. Tight, wouldn't let go for like 10 minutes. It was a long hug. It was really nice.
What were you have to say, Grandpa?
I love you and I miss you.
Are you having fun here?
Yeah. Thank you for sharing, baby.
I'm Renee, the baby mama. Ramito. My memories of him is waking up when he come home from the bar, playing on that guitar, pounding his foot down. Because why? Because we keep him up all night, so why wouldn't he keep us up all night? So I've learned that he is a hard-working man and he enjoyed his life. He loved to hunt, fish, and he loved his kids.
What would you like to say to him?
I would deeply miss him, and I'm thankful that he let me into your guys' family.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Sorry about that. It's okay. Thanks.
This is our other sister, Alice. And I would love to ask one of your favorite memories of Dad and what you would like to say to him.
Favorite memories of Dad was when he would always take me out because I was really shy, and he always found my boyfriends for me. He did. Also, the more I got to know him, the more I realized he was like one of those real Mexican men that I don't like. He is, too macho.
Dad was macho for sure.
Yeah. But we had a lot of fun together. What would I say to him? Goodbye, Dad. I don't know who's going to take me out now. And we're going to miss you. Just say right now.
Okay, this is my sister. And when we used to, what house we used to live in Broderick, well, anyways, he would take his amplifier to go practice in the bathroom. And I would hear outside playing my Angel. And I'd run in there and I'd, like, doorknob, play it again. That's all he got to practice the whole time he was in the bathroom. So yeah, I said,
I don't remember that.
Doorknob.
Dad practicing.
Yeah, what was practice with? Amplifier in the bathroom?
You just got the boyfriend.
I don't remember. Yeah, I just remember him getting my boyfriends. I don't remember him being when young. I remember him being around too much.
Sorry.
What would you have to say to Dad?
I don't know if that one came from either. I know it's here.
around.
I think
I'm not ready to die now.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
a mistake.
And I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be buried right with him. I wouldn't pay for my burial on him.
You're the way.
I wouldn't pay for my burial on him. I'm being married with him. You can't come. Either one of you guys can come. I've already got the spot. I got dibs. Yeah, I got $5,000.
Sorry. He's like, I don't know.
10% down. Yeah.
Thanks for sharing this.
Like, what are you gonna do when I die, daughter? I'm going with you. You always just say that to me. What are you gonna do when I die? Give me a big old extra because I want about $300.
And I used to get so mad at when I came back from Reno and I was living in Cameron Park and I was struggling for gas to get to work. Whenever I could ask, hey, can I borrow like $30 for gas or something? He gave me like a 20-minute lecture. I was like, Dad, stop yelling at me. I'm not the one that lives here and always borrowing money. I haven't talked to you in like how long? And I always pay it back, and I still had to take the 20-minute lecture. Then finally Carla would step in. That's enough, Addie. And then he'd give it to me, and then I'd go to pay him back, and he's like, oh, just keep it. Then he'd get mad at me.
That's a real dad.
Yeah, exactly.
You just want to spend 20 minutes with you.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm here with my Aunt Tandy, and she came very far to be here for Daddy, and I would love for you to share a very favorite memory that you have of Dad.
Oh,
Okay, I have two. Can I share two?
Yes.
Okay, the first one is every time we came, he would pull out the guitar and he and Nito would sing and play. And I just loved that. It was so great every time. It would just get me.
Yes, it's the best.
And the second thing was when he came to visit us.
Yes.
And we went out to the War Memorial. It's a park that has a lot of old war cannons and things like that.
Yes.
And he just, he has like knowledge of things that are crazy. And then he and Nito did this whole brother against brother
picture.
thing.
Yeah,
I
it was
loved
great.
that moment. It was great. Those are two of my favorite things that are just like.
Those are good memories.
Those are
definitely.
really good memories.
Yes. So what would you like to say to Dad?
Take care, Nito. It's your little brother. Don't forget. And I hope that you guys don't forget us. And tell Nito what I told him. Come get me when it's time.
When it's time.
And I love you both.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, let me grab my shot.
Yep,
I'm
this
here with my cousin Brenda. Cheers.
Cheers.
To Dad. I'm asking everybody to please share one of your favorite memories of Dad.
Well, my favorite memory with Uncle Eddie is when he was playing his guitar with my father, Byron, and I don't know what happened that day, but they got into a big old argument about what they were going to play. And my dad gave in and wound up playing the song he wanted to play, and I just liked the argument.
That's funny.
It's a good one, though.
Sounds like a good
I love you, Uncle Eddie.
Great memories.
That was great.
Wait. Okay. Here we go.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for having me here today. We really appreciate coming and celebrating Eddie's memory. We had a lot of great memories with him at the Brick Shot House, sitting around the round table. And don't ask us what we did.
I was there too.
Eddie and Carla welcomed us into their group. We had a lot of fantastic camping trips at Dillon Beach, Lawson Landing, Bodega Bay, the Crawdads Festival. Don't ask me what happened. But we loved Eddie so much, and he brought us so much joy. And it's so sad he's not with us anymore. Please take our best regards. Love you.
Thank you.
Ready.
Are they gonna release him?
Yeah.
Daddy. It's Daddy.
Okay.
That's my grandpa.
That's my daddy. Not me, huh, Daddy?
Since he was 16, man. Here he goes. My daddy.
So I sing you to sleep. I learned to love it with a song I just wrote yesterday. And I hope you can hear what the words and the music have to say. So hard to explain everything that I'm feeling. It's the place I just see.